What's up, guys? Freak Bag here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my garage. Ooh, that sun is bright. It's a little bit of a disaster right now. We have a lot of Amazon boxes, and this whole side of the garage is kind of just used for storage. And you got my toolbox there. But the main point of today's video, we are back making videos, so drop a like if you like that, because I want to keep making them. Today we're making a video about all of like the upgrades and stuff I've added to the Camaro since last time you guys saw. If you guys saw the shorts, then you'll know that I added an exhaust, but I kind of stopped making shorts over the winter. Not a whole lot of, sports car content when it's cold outside. But I can't flip the camera. I'm recording this on my iPhone, so I apologize for the audio quality. I want to get like a mic, one of those like mics you can clip on, but right now I'm broke. All the money goes towards the car and bills, so don't have money for a microphone. But I guess I can't flip the camera once I'm recording, so I'll just stop recording and then restart. But yeah, today we're going to be going over all of the upgrades, so stick around and I will do a little bit of a POV drive if I can. All right, guys, figured out how to turn the camera around. But yeah, update on the car. I got the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on this bad girl. And yesterday I added these LED smoked side markers. I think they look really cool even when they're off, and they're super bright white. So they kind of match the headlights, and then the running light down here as well. As far as other modifications, we are going to do brakes. So this is going to be my next video. But I've got the Power Stop Z26 Extreme carbon fiber ceramics. Got those. And then we also have the drilled and slotted rotors. So you got, there you go. You got these. So these are going to look super awesome on the car. I'm mostly doing it for the brake dust because these wheels are just, they're like a silver. They literally look gray, but you can see just like the amount of dust that these generate is just ridiculous. But yeah, got the other side marker here. And then I have not made a video about it, so I guess I'll make a video now. You get the MBRP axle back exhaust. Shit sounds mean as hell. So those are the mufflers. Those two, this thing and this thing, they're like a muffler resonator combo. So like technically it has mufflers, but like, not really. I also got these. Video on those coming soon. Maybe the next oil change I do. These are super useful also for the truck too. They're just super nice to have. But we are going to go ahead and get a cold start. It is warm today. It's about 72 degrees and sunny. Absolutely beautiful. Sun is going down soon, but we're going to get a cold start on these. The startup is 138 decibels. Oh yeah. Now she's quieting down. Yeah, those side markers are looking good. So today's adventure is going to be breaking down these boxes, shoving them in the trunk, which, as I'm sure you guys know, trunk on this Camaro, it's got a decent amount of like depth, but the opening is just not very big. So my next step over these next couple minutes is to break these boxes down. Those are going to be for our fire pit, which is right here. But yeah, so in the next clip, we'll be inside of the girl. All right, back to the trunk. She is stocked full. And then, in our passenger seat, we got the big girl. Now you might be asking me, why not take the pickup truck and drop the boxes off? Well, that would just make too much damn sense. And we're not about making sense right now. Plus, I want to drive the car. So let's go do that. All right, guys, we are in the vehicle now. Just backing out of my driveway. We got a bunch of the people in our neighborhood that love to just drive their little golf carts around, and I'm always afraid that I'm gonna just back out one day and just kill one of them because they don't pay attention to anything going on. But yeah, so we just rolling out. I don't know if you guys can hear the exhaust, but yeah, this is just gonna be kind of a video of me talking about the modifications and like what I'd like to do to the car. To be honest, I mean, this is like the first sports car I've ever had, and it's fast. I mean, it does 0 to 60. I've tested 4.14 seconds flat. It's advertised at 4.1, so it's not like I'm shocked, but a lot of times when companies will give you like a 0 to 60 time, they'll take out like the initial roll. Now I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's like the absolute most accurate, because it is like the built-in timer, so it's not off of like a draggy, but I mean, I trust it. It feels very quick, so it's not like, oh, this is way slower than they're saying. But yeah, I mean, the only things I would really want to do to the car, I did the exhaust, I did the side markers, I tinted the windows. It's been a lot of cosmetic stuff. Couple options is I could run E85. Now E85 alone, they say will give me like 15 horsepower because it's essentially just higher octane. So that, like the sensor plus the tune would probably run me about like $300, which definitely ain't bad. But I just don't know if it's worth $300 for 15 horsepower. Like, am I gonna notice that? I think really what I would have to decide is if I want to go full bolt-on setup. So for those of you that don't know, full bolt-on or FBO, full bolt-on. Sorry, I'm a little slow today, and every day. It basically just means all like bolt-on modifications. So we're talking a bigger, or it's not bigger, a different intake manifold, cold air intake to match that. So typically cold air intakes people will do, they're like $300-400 brand new, and those alone don't really add a whole lot of power, just because like, yeah, you're shoving more air into the stock intake, but then it kind of gets throttled from there. So that it would be an intake manifold, and then headers and the tune and E85. And theoretically, oh shit, is that a, oh, it's a Nova. I think that's a Nova. And then it's just headers, which just basically let the car breathe better. My only concern with those is with this exhaust, it might be too loud. Like, that's what I've heard. Now I do have my primary and secondary cats on. This car has two catalytic converters, but yeah, so that's my main concern with that. Plus, I don't know if I want to spend the money. My kind of life goal would be to own this car forever and then like pass it down to my kids. But then at some point, I would love a Corvette Z06, specifically a C7 Z06. Undecided on manual or automatic. I know all the car guys are going to tell me to get the manual. It's a 7-speed though, and I've heard they're not as good. Plus, I know how to drive manual, but like I'm not the best at it. Plus, my wife gets like motion sick very easily, so like even when I drive this car, I kind of have to drive it like it's a Camry. I can't really drive it like a sports car, like super aggressive. So I don't know. We'll see on that front, but yeah. I guess this is just me kind of rambling here. I guess I can throw it in manual mode and show you guys the exhaust. I don't know if you guys can even hear it. Oh shit, is this road still closed? No, it's back open. Okay. I don't know if I should have gone this way though. God, the sun is like right in my eyes. I don't know if you guys can hear those pops here. Let me roll the windows down. Oh shit, we're following another Camaro. Let's go. Oh, that is a cammed Camaro. Holy shit, that thing sounds good. Here we go. Ooh, got a little squirrely. Woo! Shit! Alright, we're going 80 on a back road. Chill. Chill. Well, we're out here in the country. Amazing sunset. This is the recycling bin that I dropped all those boxes off at, but let's take a quick look at the carnage. Oh my God. Yeah, that's disgusting. They're all over the windshield too. But yeah. I tried recording a POV on the way here, but the camera was not high enough, so I'm gonna try to figure that out now. But here's the interior. I did also add this, just a little screw-on attachment. I think it kind of ties the whole interior together nicely, but let me try to get the POV shot set up and we'll rip it. All right, we've got the POV shot set up. Let's give her a warm start. Give her a couple baby revs. All right, let's get her done. That was 102. That was about 25 to 100 and I don't know, I'll check the tape. But yeah, manual shifting, hold it in second gear, launch it at about 20-25 miles an hour. She rips, absolutely rips. Yeah, this mount is a little shaky. My first video on trying to do this type of stuff, so we'll see how it goes. You guys might not even end up seeing this, but yeah. So this is kind of the area I live in. There's just a bunch of back roads, and that's why there's so many gnats and shit that I'm running over. But yeah, I think we will cut the video there. We'll do a full-on like POV drive probably over the weekend. This weekend I'm actually hosting a car meet, so I'll probably get some footage of us driving to the car meet and then maybe some footage after, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the video, constructive feedback, you know, anything that you guys want to see from me, anything that you think I should do different. Weigh in the comments. is the full bolt-on setup even worth it? Should I just save up, go Pro Charger, or should I just, you know, keep it mostly stock and then save up for that Z06? You guys let me know in the comments. But anyways, guys,